welcome to Bite Size Dental Marketing. Hannah, thanks so much for jumping on with me today. What is the most important part of a website in 2023 from a content perspective?
The most important thing for a website in 2023 from a content perspective is simply the quality and the quantity of your content, as well as if it's answering the questions people want. And the reason why this has become so relevant is because maybe 10 years ago, not every single dental practice had a website even. Maybe they didn't need it. But now not only does every single dental practice have their own website, but there's just, it's already a saturated market. So your website needs to be different and it needs to be excellent. And the reason, or what makes a website excellent, is a few things. And it's user navigation and experience, the look of the site, how easy is it to find the answers to the questions you're looking for, and of course the content, the actual answers to those questions, which isn't just important for the patient, but it's important.
When you think about how painful is it to get a dental implant, or what are the 3 types of dental implants, or how long do implants last, or how many teeth do you need for implants, like those may seem like basic questions to a dentist because they answer them every day, but those are the things that people are searching for. And I like what you said about answering questions people are asking. I go to Google and just type dental implants or prepless veneers or dentist near me or any term. And then if you scroll down, you'll see that section of, people also ask section. I love that as a place for dentists to start generating content on their pages for.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that would be the first place I would recommend a dentist to go. A lot of dentists have the issue, their service pages they're very plain and basic and they don't answer the questions. And if you don't answer a user's questions, then it's unlikely Google's going to take that user to your website. You have to try and find the perspective of the patient. As a dentist, you know everything there is to know. Fear comes from a lack of knowledge, a lack of understanding. So if there's a particular procedure like dental implants, veneers even, there's rumors that go around for veneers. People think, they shave your whole tooth down to a point and there's just nothing left and you have vampire teeth. Once you're educated on how the treatment works, then that fear is eliminated. So we need to answer that question for the patient directly on the website. So if they're trying to find someone who can give them veneers, they're going to go to the person they trust. And we've eliminated fear by answering those questions immediately up front on the website.
I also like that I think one of not are we just looking for clinical excellence, but we're looking to make a connection with the dentist that does it. And I like the idea of them answering it on video or even in their own words. I like it because I think as consumers, we don't really understand clinically good dentistry from clinically average dentistry. We do have this feeling that someone's going to take care of us. We have this feeling that they know what they're talking about, but to judge actual quality is very difficult as a consumer because, we probably only have 2 or 3 dentists in our life. But I love that they're answering the question, but I also like it to be in the form of video and in text because I think it gives me a chance to hear their approach and connect with them. And I think that gives us confidence that they are a good clinician. Yeah. And I think it's also an opportunity to connect with patients.
So where that takes me, and I really like your take on that, Eric, but what that takes me to is exactly what we practice at Pain Free, and that's holistic marketing. When it comes to SEO, we want to our strategy is holistic. We want to take it from every angle. We want to answer the question from every angle. And so that's why we want to incorporate, we don't want to just incorporate the words answering the questions. Like you said, we want a video of the dentist answering the question themselves. It's face to face, gives the patient a sense of trust, and they get to know that dentist before they even go into the practice, which is a whole part of the branding and everything we do when we're creating a website or fixing up a website. But we also want to include organic photos. We want there to be a photo of the dentist with a patient, with the dental implant model or the showing them how veneers work, because then we're painting a picture, we're telling a story, which takes away that fear and that lack of knowledge. And it gives understanding, it gives trust, gives authority, and it helps you to get to know the treatment for more than just a educational side.
Yeah. Hannah, that's amazingly well said. And from skincare to lighting in Zoom meetings to content, you're wicked smart, and it's always a pleasure. So
thanks, Eric. Right back at you.
And that was your bite of dental marketing for the day.